Welcome back to comics, to Hot Comics TV. All right, so uh, let's talk about Dark Souls. Dark Souls 3. This is the book with the production art by Fromsoft. This is pretty much collecting a majority of their work that they've did for their video games. So this is the science works. I will remove the dust jacket because that's the bad habit I have, to remove them. Always to protect the dust jacket. Alright, so I bought these whenever it came out. It might have been a year after the game was launched. And I'm a ravenous fanboy of Fromsoft. I'm from Fromsoft games, especially the Dark Souls series. I love their character design, the aesthetics they bring into the table, the game mechanics. If we're going to talk about the game, it's at this stage it's all perfected because this is the third game of the series, and Miyazaki comes back to direct this sequel. So I just had to have this book. I had to have the Bloodborne one. I never really committed to the first one and the second one because I forget. I got a shocking memory, but having said that, if you're a Souls fan, if you like art, if you like character design, production, artwork, all of that sort of thing, by all means, this is something for you to go get. I remember a friend was sort of asking, she sort of said that, where do you get these things? And I go, does it give you more a glance of the world or the story? And I go, it's not about the story, it's just aesthetics. Doing this because I enjoy the aesthetics of how they come up with these, how they fleshed out these worlds, and to see this production is quite the thing. So yeah, so that's the painter girl and Uncle Gale. Some sort of map. to explain Dark Souls maps is like to explain this madness, and you're having to sort of follow this madness. It's almost like somebody gave you, left a bunch of tiny little nodes, like on a forest, and then you gotta make sense of that. I mean, it's quite the thing. It's quite the production that they've done on this. So these are the classes. This is what you encounter at the very start. You gotta make your own avatar, or you gotta make your character, and some of these give you different attributes, obviously. So the hardcore guys go in literally naked, and they run the whole thing naked. So there's some people that don't get hit on the game, and that's their MO. That's what they enjoy doing, which I think is a bit crazy, but yeah. Nah, it's not crazy. I mean, it's like commitment people. People are committed to this sort of thing. I got the knight. The knight's my favorite. All the mechanics are sorted out by this stage. Beautifully done. So this is, I guess, background, world building sort of art. Very similar to Bloodborne. I remember seeing these. And there's another thing, you can fall off cliffs very easily. They don't hold your hand with this. Everything will try to kill you in this book, on this game, not the book, the game. It's very gothic, very dark fantasy what you're getting on this game. So these are the godlike kings that you have to confront at one or another point. You gotta collect all of these parts from them, I mean. Anyway, I'm not gonna spoil anything for anybody. Please go play the game after this video. I hope this book inspires you to purchase the book, and experience this beautiful world. Okay. And it's like a horror, right? So that's another element to this. It's like it is a horrible world that you're entering in, and you have to experience this. But it's so cool. It's so cool. These guys are so difficult to defeat. But there you go. All glossy paper. Sorry, people. Again. I gotta adjust a bit of lights, I guess. Everything's so well detailed on this world, and that's another step that you sort of come in and you are experiencing that everything's being fleshed out so well. Not many publishers, not many developers, game developers produce things with such an amount of detail to the world and to the characters and why the characters are there and all of that. It's just... And by the way, it's kind of like an apocalyptic medieval sort of narrative. It's the end of the world, of this specific world that you're traversing through. And yeah, you got to go through a couple of trials for other things before you get to the end of the game. I'm not going to spoil it, but again, it's just, that's the premise of the whole thing. Yeah, very scary game as well. It's got its moments of like jump shock, you know, like jump scare sort of thing. And the expansion, oh my god. But look at that. So beautifully done, so beautifully crafted. And it's all digital illustration, obviously. Very likely produced in a tablet, with a tablet. I mean, it would have to be done with a tablet. Or screen tablet, maybe. Yeah, that probably would have been the thing to do. A friend of mine said a while ago, guys, like, all these games look like cemeteries. I'm like, yeah, I guess. The cathedrals. Everything's very gothic. There's dungeon crawling in this game, believe it or not. There's a lot of dungeons. Yeah. Fun. Lots of fun with this thing, yeah. See, this game sets you up for you to either fall, get trapped, or get hit by something that they have set a trap for you to go through, so the traversal of the whole thing, it's just... You think you're gonna get spooked? No, you're gonna get whacked in the head. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Look at the detail of that. It's beautifully done. Well crafted. Well, the team, the art department, Fromsoft, top notch. I can only give credit to these people for their work on this. Ah, yeah. Very cryptic. Oh, that's less fleshed out. What happened there? You're sketchy. I would love to see some pencil work of this. It's almost like something out of Justin Sweet would have illustrated back in the early 2000s, late 90s. He did a lot of illustration like this of this nature. And this is what's the prevalent type of illustration in the market now. We're gonna get to the characters very soon. Okay, the bosses. So here comes the spoiler, people. Be aware, there's a spoiler for a book. For an old game. The way that they've done this is so cool. Yeah. You'll see things, but I won't talk about it. So when you see them, you go, "Oh, okay, that's what that was." Oh my god. There's some of these bosses that are like a little bit more of a gimmick than actually going toe to toe and figuring out what you need to do. So yeah, that's an awesome metal hat. This series of Dark Souls was inspired also by the works of Berserk, Kentaro Miura. Some of his designs made it into this game, not officially. I mean, they were inspired. I'm not talking about the bosses, but certain bits of equipment that you might find, like a gigantic sword. I mean, there's a lot of gigantic swords and weapons, hilted weapons around here. But yeah. Oh wow, this dude. Ugh. If you're going in with like the idea that you're gonna go in and just sort of push your way through it just without thinking, you're gonna be there for a while. Oh, this is awesome. Hello, senpai. The brothers. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm gonna speak a little bit about this. This dude is the cheapest, one of the cheapest bosses in the game. But he's awesome. He looks awesome. That armor is awesome. And the monster library. Everybody's dead on this. It's like a zombies. It's a zombie story. There's no one alive in this world. And time does not apply too well in this world. And yes, patches makes it into this game. Like in every other game. Patches. Good old patches. Pure horror all around. If you like horror, if you like monsters, if you like traveling through a game that everything will try to kill you, and I mean everything, by all means, get into it. Oh, these dudes, oh my god. Forgot about some of these monsters. Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, the Firekeeper. She's like your game waifu, I guess, on this one. No, she's not your love interest. She's just your saving person lady. She just saves your your journey. Oh no, she upgrades you as well, so you can get upgraded. That's right. She doesn't save your game progress. Bonfires do that, like the fires that you encounter. Yeah, that's a cool uniform. I mean, armor design. It's very cool. Yeah, this dude. He only grunts every time you talk to him. Arr! Oh yeah, these are the Phantom dudes. Yeah, this dude just rocks up out of nowhere. Awesome work. Awesome work. Is this Rosaria? Yeah, it's Rosaria. Oh my god. This game. Beautiful character design. Beautiful. Even though it's horror and whatnot. So most of it's horrific stuff. It's beautifully executed. Ah, yeah. This is cool too. And the classes. So, again. You can either go buck naked and fight your way through. You're that good, you're that tough, you're tough enough going without any armor. But people do it. There's these dudes that out there that play this game. It's like they do every single game without being hit, right? And if they get touched once, they go and start all over, like from Dark Souls 1 all the way to Dark Souls 3. And they include the other Souls games like Bloodborne and whatnot, and that's called the Epic Round or something. It's pretty cool. Well, yeah, the thief. You can send him on rounds, you can send him to go fetch stuff. Just awesome. Just awesome stuff. Yeah, dragons. Wow, I would have loved to seen this bigger. It would have been great. Yeah, the DLC. From one paint to the next. And they introduced falling ground on this one. Oh my god, you're running around and then the ground just falls for no reason. The triptych. Look at that. Bringing in European art. Nice. The girl that's painting the... I'm not gonna get into it. I won't say anything. Go play Dark Souls 3 after you see this video. It's a cheaper game now. You can run it on your PlayStation or PC. Better yet, play it on PC. Wow. Oh yes, that's beautiful. Wow. That's beautiful work. So it almost looks like something Flemish. Oh yeah, there's an anime film. I can't remember the name of it. Yoshitaka Amano did the conceptual artwork for this and even the poster for the film. And it was directed by Masahiro Shiro, the director of Ghost in the Shell. And it's an 80s anime film. This character is based on that. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful, beautiful animated film. Yeah. When you get to this section, what did I get myself into? Why am I doing this? Oh my god. Everything will try to kill you at one or another point. Every single one of them. Oh yeah. That's Teresa, right? Sister... Oh, Frida. Sorry, I get mixed up between these names. Yeah, Sister Frida, jeez. She hits like a truck and teleports. That's the only spoiler I'm gonna say. Oh yeah. You know what Fromsoft should do? Please, Fromsoft, listen to me. You should manufacture toys of these things, like big toys, like especially this dragon. I would love to buy that. Yeah. Uncle Gale in full garb, ready to fight, yeah. Oh yeah, second mode. He hits like a truck as well. There he is. Oh, without a hat. Look. Santa Claus, everybody. We found him. Oh, yeah, these dude. Yeah. That was the armor that I sport around the game for most of the time. Because I thought it was one of the best. It's a very Spanish old style-like armor. Beautifully done. That's awesome. Oh wow! So they ended up using these patterns. This is a very old vintage pattern for wallpaper. Is that his shirt, maybe? Oh, okay, right. I get it. I get the sign. Oh, there she is. So that anime, it escapes me the name of it, but she's the keeper of this egg. And that movie, my goodness, you gotta do yourself a favor and watch it. It's everywhere. Just go look for Yoshitaka Amano's Egg Girl film, directed by Mishamure Shimura from Ghost in the Shell, the director of Ghost in the Shell 1. The guy that he directed the Pat Labor movies, the same dude, same man. Like, go look for this Egg Girl. It's got no dialogue, from what I remember, but it's beautifully done, beautiful film, and that's what they based this on. Beautiful artwork, very Flemish, very Dutch. Yes. All the arsenal weapons. So I'm a glutton for punishment, and I went the great sword route because I like big swords. I guess guts. It's at fault of that. Yeah, that's what I was pointing around. That's what I run around with. And you whack people hard in the head. It leaves you less mobile. You gotta run a little bit more loose with less armor to be able to sort of like wield it and do more effective damage. But yeah, what am I talking about? That we should be talking about the artwork. Beautifully designed. Everything's so well done. They got really good artists at Fromsoft, the art department. They got the best. This dudes don't muck around. They got the best. Look at that. Yes, that's a shield. The dragon shield. You can use it as a flamethrower as well. All the fun you can get from this game. Oh yeah. And all the drinks. The Estus flask. Alright, there it is, people. In all its glory. The oh yes. That's Solaire's logo. That's the way to go with Solaire. Loving the sun and its magnificence. Alright, that's it. That's Dark Souls 3, the design works. Beautifully done book. Again, if you love character design, production art, you like the game, you like the Soul series, get this book. It's still available pretty much in a lot of places, good bookstores. So yeah, I just want to start a conversation about this because I enjoy this artwork, this series, beautiful books. Thank you for your time. Until next time, bye.